Hey everybody, so we're here in the week 5 discussion board, and you're going to see that we have a couple of options again. We've been doing this this is the third week we've been doing this, just because I've seen such a great response. So I'm going to continue this. Now remember, the rules apply here as they did the past couple of weeks. You're going to have 3 options. You can choose to post in any of those 3. Okay, you can create your own thread if you want. You don't have to do that. You can just consider your first reply in one of the given threads as your initial post. Just make sure one of your posts at least is 150 words in length. But you can do that, or you can add your own thread if you'd like. But again, as long as you have minimum 4 posts total, you're in good shape. Now, the nice thing I've been seeing with these options that you get is that a lot of you are going above and beyond, which is awesome. I mean, it really is. I've been very, very impressed by the engagement on all of your parts this term. It's been very, very impressive. So what are we going to be talking about this week? Well, since we are talking about Excel, there will be one thread that is Excel related. It's pretty straightforward, but it gets you thinking about kind of the real world significance of Excel. That's what we want to do in a college like this, a career college. We want you to take whatever concepts it is that we're learning about and be able to apply them to something specific outside of school. So one of the threads is going to be about Excel, and it's going to just kind of challenge you to think maybe a little differently about it. There is going to be one on, I think kind of the thread that probably is going to pique the interest of most of you is going to be on automation and emerging technology. So we're going to move away from social media a little bit this term or this week, and we're going to talk about emerging technology and the impact that it could have, or all these different kinds of things could have on the job market. So usually when we talk about this, we think about things like automation. That's the term that usually comes up. And so people think of like Tesla's drivable or driverless cars, or they think about burger flipping machines at McDonald's, or self-checkout at Walmart or something like that. That's what we're talking about, but plenty of other things as well. It's not just self-checkout machines. What about, artificial intelligence that can start doing jobs for computer programmers or even certain people in the medical field better than people themselves could do so. So there's going to be an article that I will link to that'll give you some information on emerging technology, and there'll be some prompts, and follow those prompts and just kind of tell me what you think. I'm very, very curious about this one. I hope you really enjoy this one. And then we're going to do something that we didn't do last week, but 2 weeks ago, and that's we're going to have a quote that you can analyze. This one's not by Blaise Pascal, the French philosopher. This is by a Canadian philosopher named Marshall McLuhan, a very famous 20th century Canadian philosopher, a guy who was often considered came up with the brainchild of the internet long before there was an internet. But it was considered an expert in like media studies and the impact that media and like marketing and things like that have on society. So there's a quote that I'm going to post. I'm not going to say anything else about the quote. I'm just going to post it there and then let you guys run with it. It's a really interesting one. I hope you enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do this week in discussion. Let's see where these discussion threads take us. Thanks, folks.